Did you know that there are some states in America that never experience snow? If you're one of those, stay tuned and I will break them down for you. So today is the first snow we are receiving for this year in Massachusetts. I'm driving home from an overnight shift. And the sky is gray, the flakes are trickling down, and you can see that it's generally a dull day, quite gloomy. People are indoors. It's about 9 in the morning. That is when my shift ends. You can see the plow trucks moving around, getting ready to scrape off the snow once it builds up. One thing you should know is that in this part of the world, as in America, the weather forecast is in most cases accurate. So before the snow comes, it's already predicted that it's going to fall on this day at this time. So preparations are made, plows are set ready to scrape off the snow. The salt, there's salt that is used to melt the snow once it falls on the ground. So prior to the snow falling down, the roads are littered with salt. I don't know what kind of salt that is. So when the snow falls down and gets in contact with that salt, it immediately dissolves. The snow dissolves, or the flakes dissolves. That's why you see on the roads, you see that the white patches there are as a result of that salt. This helps in minimizing accidents because once the snow freezes on the ground, the vehicles can easily skid off the road, causing accidents. And that's why immediately they know there is snow coming, they have to litter the roads with salt so that immediately it's dissolved and the roads are safe for the riders to move on. So today, according to the forecast, it's going to snow through the night, and by morning we shall see a pile of snow. I'll take you through to tomorrow and we see how much snow will have accumulated. In addition to what I've said about snow, it's like as it snows now, it's not very, very cold, but it's cold. The bitter cold comes in when the cold wind comes and somehow freezes the snow into ice. So once the snow turns into ice, then you really feel the bitter cold. And that's why before it gets into ice, you must have salted the area. Because once it gets to that point, even you who is walking can easily slip off and fall. And once you fall on that ice, it can sometimes be very dangerous because you can either hit your head. It's just like a hard surface. So I'm on my way to work. I'm working overnight, and by the morning we'll see what our environment will look like. Yeah. The first days of snow can be exciting, but as it continues to snow, you realize it gets really, really, to me, depressing. I don't know about others, but anyway, it is what it is. It's 11 p.m. in the night, and the roads are a bit deserted. People are really back home to rest. So so back to the major reason for the video. It was basically to tell you about the states that don't experience snow in America. There are not so many though. One of them is Florida, and then there is Hawaii, there is Louisiana, there is Alabama, there is California, but the southern part of California, Texas, Texas experiences, but rarely. And then there is Georgia, there is Arkansas, South Carolina, Las Vegas, but they do experience winter, as in the biting cold, but they don't see the snow. Some of those, but the others that don't even experience the winter. So to me, before I came to America, I thought the whole country experienced snow, but I was surprised to realize that some have never even seen the snow. So you're not alone. So that is about the states that don't experience winter. So this is through my window in the morning. See what we have out here. The beautiful snow. So he's salting the area. So he's gonna salt the driveway so that you don't slip and fall. Yeah, as the lady scrubs off the snow from the ground. So basically, a lot of activity goes on after the snow has fallen. People have to clear the roads. People have to clear their driveways. Yeah, so basically, that is a little bit about the snow. So for those who didn't know, I've tried to explain the little I know, and I hope it will help you have a clear picture of what happens during the winter. So the states that experience serious winter or snow are Washington State. Washington State is a state, not the capital of America, but a state called Washington. And then there is Oregon, there is Utah, there is Massachusetts where I am, there is Alaska, New Hampshire, Colorado, Maine, Vermont. There are quite a number. Most of them actually experience winter, except the few I've already mentioned to you that do not experience the snow. So for now, I think that is all I can say about the snow. For those who have picked something, I'm grateful. You have learned something. Otherwise, let's continue watching or seeing the environment during a snowfall. I hope you enjoy and watch the video till the end. If you've not subscribed, please subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.